Welcome everybody. This is to your daily pick a card reading. This is for the 27th of November 2020 or the next 24 hours if you've come to this at some point in the future. I will now get ready, set my space, clear it and whatnot, and shuffle and deal. I will fast forward that as I normally do, and I'll see you at the pick a card portion of the reading. The timestamps will be in the description box below if you want to skip that and just go straight to the pick a card section. Welcome back everybody. This is the pick a card portion of the reading. The timestamps will be in the description box below as I've mentioned before. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. If you need to, you can press the pause button to meditate and or contemplate which pile you might like. I'll show you the crystal if that's what you want to pick by, this beautiful crystal. And this beautiful crystal, which doesn't really show up as just how lovely it is on film, on camera I should say. This tiger's eye and this rose quartz. Okay, pause now if you need to. Group 4, group 3, group 2, group 1. Welcome group 1 to your reading. This is your daily reading for the 27th of November 2020. This is the crystal, if you chose by that little beauty. I'm just going to pop those charms there to one side. Let's see what's going on for our lovely group number 1. We have Temperance in reverse, which is number 14. We have the Knight of Pentacles upright, and we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the Void, Dark Moon, number 1. Okay, so group number 1, what is going on for you for today, the 27th? First of all, we have Temperance. Now this to me is being in flow, it's being in balance, it's being energetically, you know, in flow and in balance, really, just the two words I used before. But it, to me, because it's in it's reverse, to me there could be some sort of imbalance in your life at this time. It can also talk of extremes or excess. It can also definitely talk of being, something is definitely out of balance. So, you know, that may feel, you may experience that out of balance or that extreme or that excess in very different ways, because obviously this is a general reading, so just take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't behind. But there is some situation in your life at this moment which is not in harmony, I would say. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, and to me this is laying the foundation for your future, right? And the Knight of Pentacles for me is the knight that can be the most frustrating, but is also the most stable, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, right? But he is also the most stable. You know, he's actually walking his path, he's not riding his horse, he's not racing in there, he's just doing what he needs to do, and doing it in a sustainable way that will lead to stability and you know, future harvesting of what's been planted, right? So for me, you are working on something that is not necessarily for the short term, but for the long term, or something that is in play in your life will not resolve itself in the short term. It will be a long-term resolution that needs to occur for that. Then we have the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is all about getting clarity and understanding. And when this is reversed, it is, just advice to you that there is a need for you, which you may not be fully aware of yet, that there is a situation or an item or a thing in your life which you need to gain more clarity and more understanding about. You may think that you know everything you need to know about it, but at this point there is still more that needs to be found, more that needs to be understood, more knowledge, more understanding that needs to be obtained for a particular situation. Now, these could be related to the one situation. For some, for most I imagine that it is, but for some it could also be different parts of your life, right? But for me, something's out of balance around a situation that you've been working hard on for a period of time, and you need more information and clarity around that is the message that I'm getting very clearly for the majority. And the void to me is, again, it's all about, that darkness, that the moon to me is all about, not being able to see something clearly, or something else has to be revealed, or you don't have everything that you need yet to progress forward. And especially so in the dark moon, right? The light of the moon has not yet opened or moved to shed light upon the situation yet. There is still more that needs to come. So, there may be some more information that needs to come your way in relation to a person, a situation, or a activity that you are working on at this time. But I think progress is being made, right? I do feel, especially with this Knight of Pentacles, that there is progress being made. It's just slow, and there is just more that you need to do, more that you need to understand, and more knowledge that you need to gain around this situation before you will really start to see the benefits of what it is that you're planting at this time. Now, your charms that you've received are the Sun and what is that? A Fairy, right? So those, to me, the Sun is all about, health, well-being, success. I do think that you're on the right path and doing the right thing. You're heading in the right direction. There is going to be a successful outcome. It just may take longer than what you expect, is what's coming forward at this time. And the Fairy, to me, has two meanings. One is mischief, and one is magic, right? And it's, for some, I'm feeling that there could be some mischief that has occurred which has thrown something out of balance. And this could be done in just a mischievous way, or it could be in a malicious way. I'm getting that message, so that may be particular to one or two of you. There could be some malicious intent which has thrown something out of harmony, or caused disharmony, I should say. But for the majority, this message is one of magic, and she's also offering something. If we have here, if you can see, she's offering something. It could be a piece of fruit or a love heart. I just can't quite make it out, even with my glasses on. So to me, there is, some sort of offering that is being made to you potentially with this one, but it's going to be unexpected, and it's going to come to you from the universe, right? It's some sort of manifestation that they've been working on for you, and it's going to come to fruition or you will see evidence of it today. As the day progresses. So I think quite a positive reading. I do think, though, that there is a situation that is in disharmony, and you need to spend some time and understand what's going on there, and to bring that back into harmony, into flow, into balance, however you want to think about that. But you are on the right direction. You are planting really good seeds that will bring you a good harvest in the future. There's still more to be known, more information, more knowledge, something more that needs to be made known to you, which may come through either on the dark moon, or it could actually come through today as this being the card that we've pulled. So it will be different for everybody. If you're waiting for something and you've got a question around timing for something, it could be that the dark moon is some sort of indication of timing around, if you've got a question around that as well. So that might be an answer for those that have got a particular question around when will something occur. This could be that it will be on or around the dark moon. Quite a good reading, I think. Group number one. Sorry. A good progress being made today. Take it as it comes. Dig a little deeper than you normally would. Really look at that situation though that you perceive to be in disharmony there, or out of balance, or not in flow, where there might be just that little bit of struggle there, and see if there's something else that you can dig in or find around that can help you bring that back into alignment. Anyway, have a lovely day, and I shall see you at our next reading. Take care. Hello, lovely group number twos. Welcome, welcome. This is your daily reading for the 27th of November 2020. Just pop those to one side. This is the crystal that you selected. Let's see what's going on for our lovely group two. Nine of Pentacles, nice. Four of Swords, nice. Seven of Cups. Good. And assessing, first quarter moon, number 9. So 2 9s there. So you might want to, if you're interested in the numerology side of things, you might want to look up the master number of 99 or the angel number 99. Find a good reference that resonates with you on Google, and that may give you some additional information. But the Nine of Pentacles for me is all about reaping the rewards of the hard work that you've done. It's about getting payment, or receiving that harvest, that payment, that tangible benefit for the work that's been done by you in the past. So I think this is a really positive day for you with regards to your physical needs, your manifestation, anything that you're trying to manifest. I think there's going to be good signs, good indications that what you've been working on is moving along in the right direction and is coming to fruition with the Nine of Pentacles. Then we have the Four of Swords, which is all about taking rest, rejuvenating, healing, taking time out. And I think that's important, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed, which this card can sometimes indicate with the Seven of Cups. Sometimes we get caught up in making decisions, especially when we have multiple options, and we get stuck in that decision-making process where we just can't move forward. And for some, I'm feeling that is definitely the case, right? I'm feeling that there is some options between some things, and you just do not know which way to turn. The advice for that is taking some time out, having a bit of a rest, just letting it percolate in the back of your mind while you go about your day, and clarity will come around. So this, for those that do not have this decision making issue at play, this is just a general reminder to make sure that you're resting, you're recuperating, you're looking after yourself physically to make sure that you're in the best state possible to progress in a very healthful way. There is some sort of decision though that needs to be made for the majority of you. Now, not all of you will be stuck in that decision making process, but a good few of you will be. For me, when I get this card, he really doesn't know which one to trust yet. I can look at the card and I go, well, I know which one I'm going to pick, right? It clearly shows me which one I would pick, but he's not feeling that right. and you know, there's very options with pros and cons, and you know, he's in a state of confusion. But for me, it's trusting your own instinct, trusting your own inner knowing, and trusting that you know what is right for you when push comes to shove, right? So that's the general message of that card for today. Then we have number 9, which is assessing, and to me, again, these two go together, right? And this advice for this particular card is look at something from a higher perspective. So if there's a decision that you need to make and you just can't make it with the information that you have, try and look at the situation or the options from a different perspective, a higher perspective, or a completely different perspective, right? And things may become much more clearer to you when you raise yourself above the situation and look at it from a different angle. So that's some very good advice there for the majority, that you know, you may be more successful in understanding which way to go, which way to move forward, which choice you need to make, what the decision is that you need to make, by looking at it from a different or higher perspective, however that resonates for you. And again, this will play out very differently for everybody. We are all in you know, different situations, different experiences. We all have different things going on. So however this resonates for you, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. But I do feel that for the majority, there is this need to look at something from a higher or a different perspective. And you guys got 3 charms, not 2. So you got the leaf, you got the crab's claw, and you got the key. So the key to me is an indication that you have whatever you need already within you, around you, near you. You already have obtained everything that you need, and you have the key to open the lock successfully. So please know that there is nothing else you need to go looking outside to be able to progress successfully in whatever this situation is. Then we have the leaf, and the leaf to me is all about nature, nurturing, and grounding yourself. So it may be that you need to spend some time in nature just to recharge yourself and ground yourself. It may be that you need to bring nature into your home. It may be that nature is you know, an important thing for you today. So get out there in the fresh air, maybe go for a walk, you know, go hug a tree, go spend some time in an environment that's outside, that brings you joy and grounds you and makes you feel very centered and well, and you know, recharges you and puts you back in charge of yourself. And then we have the crab's claw, and the crab's claw for me is all about grabbing onto and holding on tightly to something. That's one message that's coming through. So for some of you, there may be a situation where you're grabbing on too tightly and holding too tightly to that situation. You may just need to ease up a little bit and just let's see how that affects the situation. Or it could be another message that comes through for the crab's claw is strength, right? You have the strength and the ability to do what it is you need to do, very much so with that crab's claw there. So I think a really positive message for group number 2 this today. I think that, you know, you're definitely seeing signs of abundance. You're definitely seeing signs of harvesting, you know, the fruits of your labor, so to speak. You know, what you've been working on is really starting to pay off today. A really good way forward. If there is decision making that's needed, just look at it from a different perspective. Take some time out if necessary and just let it go. Let it percolate in the back of your mind as well. Spend some time outdoors, go for a walk in the fresh air, spend some time in nature. A really lovely day, guys. I think you know, progress is being made. You're moving in the right direction. It's a really positive reading, group number 2. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that you appreciate what I'm posting. If you think this is beneficial to somebody else, then please share the video with them. Hit that subscribe button if you're so called to do so, and the notification bell, of course, so you know when I upload. And leave me a comment. If this resonates with you, I would love to hear how this is playing out for you today. Let me know. Take care, and I will see you at the next reading. Hello, group number 3s. For those of you who picked the Tiger's Eye crystal, I will just pop your charms over there. So group number 3, this is for the 27th. We've got the 2 of Wands in reverse. We have the Moon, number 18, and we have the 10 of Swords. We also have Self-Love, waxing crescent, number 4, and it is number 6. Okay, what's at play for you guys today? So first of all, we've got the 2 of Wands in reverse. So when the 2 of Wands is upright, this is talking about making plans. It's talking about reviewing the resources that you have at hand. It's, you know, you looking at your current situation and making sure that it's still something that you wish to be working towards, to be achieving, or whether there are some changes that need to be made. Now, in reverse, this is calling for you, advising you to take a look at what's going on in your life and to make sure that you're still happy with the direction that you're going in, or is there something that needs to change? Do you, you know, want to stay stable and or go on an adventure of some sort? You know, the choice is yours, right? There is neither right or wrong. It's just you making your decision and being aware of your situation and deciding what you feel is best for you at this time. So there's some sort of reflection or thought or review that's needed today. Then we have the Moon. To me, this talks about something being revealed, some information coming to hand that you need, which you haven't had before. There could also be clarity that is coming to a situation where that has been lacking in the past. So there is definitely, for me, an uncovering or a releasing of something so that you become more aware of the true situation around something. So that may be of importance. Then we have the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands is all about looking at what you're carrying with you on your journey and making sure that it's appropriate for where you're at. So the 10 of Wands in the standard Rider-Waite-Smith deck is, you know, someone awkwardly carrying 10 wands. And the message behind that is that you don't need to be carrying those wands. And this card depicts that really well, right? This particular young lady, she's actually put down some wands on her travels, so she's not carrying all 10 at one time. She's got some, you know, this lovely animal here who's helping her carry her burden or her possessions with her as she's making her journey. So, you know, the suggestion there is that, you know, there could be some assistance coming your way. You may need to look at a situation differently and see what you can put down, see what you can let go of, so that you can progress forward in a lighter way moving forward. So that's a very strong message coming through. Then we have the waxing crescent 4, which is self-love. It's number 6 for those that wish to look into the numerology more. And for me, this is all about taking the time today to make sure that you're looking after yourself appropriately. You're taking time to do the things that you know nurture and support you on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, whatever that is for you, right? We're all different. We all have different needs and wants, and we all have different requirements. So take that how it resonates, but it is looking at, you know, how you can best love yourself, right? How you can best look after yourself, nurture yourself, and make sure that you are feeling the best that you can possibly feel in the situation that you find yourself in today. So I think a really positive reading, group number 3. You know, some thoughts to be had, some information to come to hand, some maybe thinking about something differently, about how we may be able to readjust those wands that we're carrying so that you can balance them in a more applicable way, a more successful way, and making sure that you're taking the time to nurture yourself, to make sure that you're taking care of yourself appropriately. Then we have the Star, and we have love. So today, love could be of, and of course we have self-love here, and then we have love again. So that could be supporting that message there. Also, it could be for the general, reading. It could be that love is, about today. So you may be feeling the warmth of love in your life today, and that's just lovely. Well done. Then we have the Star, and the Star to me is all about success, hope, the light shining on something. So this moon, when the stars come out, it lights up the night sky. So for me, that is, again, it's revealing something. It's something coming to light. It's success. It's also that clarity of knowing, that understanding that you get when something just clicks and you go, aha, I've got that, right? That's also what the Star represents to me as well, that clarity around something that has been bothering us for some time, getting the information that we need so that we know the best way to move forward. A really, really positive reading, group number 3. A lovely day for you. Good luck with your introspection and the additional knowledge that's coming your way. Take care of yourself. Be passionate. Be passionate if you want. There's love around. Take that how it resonates for you. But also be self-nurturing. Show yourself some self-love. Take care of yourself and show yourself some compassion today. Is the message that's coming through very strongly. If you've enjoyed this reading, then hit that like button. It shows YouTube that you like what I'm posting. You could also subscribe if you wish and hit that notification bell. You could also leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you and how this reading has resonated for you, either positively or negatively. I'm eager to know how these play out in all your different lives. And if you think this is beneficial to someone, then share it with them. And thank you very much for being here and supporting me on my channel. I very do much appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you at the next reading. Welcome, group number 4, to your reading. For those of you who chose this rose quartz, I will just pop your charms to one side. So this is for today, the 27th. We've got the 2 of Cups in reverse. We've got the 8 of Cups in reverse. And we've got the Queen of Swords. We also have attraction. That's supermoon number 44. What's going on for you today, number 4s? So I feel that there is a decision to be made. There is some sort of, or it could be in relation to a relationship, but it may not be. This is a general reading, so really it could be in any area. The only thing that I'm seeing though is with each of these cards, there is cups on every card. Even in the Queen of Swords, there is like a little cup here in the corner. See if I can show that to you. It sort of looks like it's sort of locked away in a little sort of alcove. But it's most definitely a cup filled with water by the looks of things. So lots of cups. So emotions, there could be an emotional day for you. It could be that there is, this is to do with relationships, right? So just take that how it resonates. As I said, we're all on different paths, all on different situations, all experiencing different things. So it will be a different story for everyone. But there is some sort of decision that may be required today. And I think that it could be something that you're choosing or think you need to choose to walk away from. And this is your decision to make. Only you will know whether that is the right decision for you. The message I'm getting though is if that you truly do feel that the decision is for you to walk away, then I think that is the right decision. If you're unsure then spend some more time, get some more clarity around that. But just for some, if you truly know that that is the right decision for you, then that is the right decision for you. That's coming through very strongly. Just confirmation there for one or two of you, I guess. Then we have the Queen of Swords, and this is all about getting clarity. It's all about, doing away with the bullshit. It's just being straight to the point, understanding exactly where you are, where you're going, and how you're going to get there. So there's lots of clarity, there's lots of understanding. And as I said before, she has this cup of emotions, but it's really under control, right? She's got full control of those emotions. She's not letting those emotions in any way affect her being able to move forward, being able to see with a clear foresight. Very strong and powerful, energy to move into. Just be careful that you don't become too, abrupt is what's coming to mind. Sometimes when we're in the Queen of Swords, we can be so set and in complete clarity that we just can't handle any wishy-washy or any toing and froing, and sometimes we can tend to possibly become a little bit obtuse, a little bit rude even for some. So that message is coming through just to temper your reactions, to be a little bit more accommodating to those who haven't come up to speed like you have right yet. So check your patience there and just see how you're interacting with others. But for some, you say it how it is, and if that's the way you are, then that's the way you are. People will either like that or not. The choice is theirs at the end of the day. But I do feel that for the majority of you, there is a clarity coming about a particular thing in your life, however that plays out for you. Take that as it resonates. Then we have attraction, supermoon. So as I said, this could be in relation to a relationship. You could be walking away from something or walking towards somebody else. For me, this I feel very strongly that you are attracted to someone or something, and how you act on that is completely your choice, but that is in in your energies today. There is a very strong pull, a very strong attraction to something or someone that's at play for you today, group number 4. So just be mindful of that, really understand what it is that's at play here. Try and get clarity around that so you're not reacting to a situation. You're actually mindfully and consciously acting upon something, not reacting to something, is the message that I'm getting there for some of you. Then we have, for your charms, group number 4, we have the mirror and we have the star. So the star for me is all about clarity. It's all about success. It's all about shining brightly. So getting clarity, getting understanding, knowing that you are definitely on the right path. This is the symbol of success for me as well. So knowing that you're on the right path and that you're moving in the right direction is very much the message that I'm getting from that. And then we have the mirror. So the mirror for me is what is being reflected back to you at this time. And that could be in situations that you are involved in, people that you meet. Sometimes when we interact with others, we get a reflection of something that is within ourselves, right? And that can be something that is positive or negative. But I do feel today, for the majority, that something today that you will experience will be something that is being reflected back to you, positive or negative. If you see in somebody something really positive that you admire and you wish you had, know that you already have it within you. That's what it's reflecting back to you. You already have the essence of that already within you. And if it's something negative, then take that with a grain of salt, right? Take it on board, have a look at it, see whether that resonates with you. If you can see that, that is something that you wish to work on, something that you wish to change, something that you wish to transform, then by all means take that on board. But I do feel for the majority that there will be a situation today where something is being reflected back to you from somebody else in a situation that you will find yourself in today. Look, I think a really positive card, really positive cards, I should say, a really positive day. It feels really good. I think this is quite for me, it feels like a relationship day. It really does for the majority. Just be careful when you are in your Queen of Swords that, you take the time just to temper yourself just a little bit, just so that you don't become overly hurtful or overly blunt with other people is the message that I'm getting. Because when we're truly inhabiting this, we just want to cut through the bullshit, right? We don't want to put up with that shit anymore. We just want to get to the point and get going. To just temper yourself if you do find yourself in that clarity. But it is a really positive card for those that have been, for those wanting clarity in a situation. Know that it is definitely coming your way today. A lovely reading. Group number 4s. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you've liked this, give me a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you like it. If you wish to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the bell so you know when I upload. If you think this is beneficial to somebody else, then please share it with them. And if you leave me a comment, let me know how this resonates with you. I would love to hear from you. I really do appreciate you supporting my channel by being here and watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a lovely day, group number 4s, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.